touching base on that, I tell most of my clients, that have thought of most of the times when they talk about having a billboard ad, it's more of an ego thing than it actually is a marketing aspect because you really, like you said, you can't track the numbers. How do you know where they saw you? If you're focusing on the bottom of the funnel, the middle of the funnel, digital conversions that you can track in real time and optimize because you can't really do anything with these ads because other than okay, you drive down the road and hopefully, we know 200,000 people drive past this road a day. You don't really have a good understanding of how to tweak that ad specifically. And when you're doing a digital marketing concept, running a PPC, Performance Max, whatever it's meta ads, Instagram, real ads, I mean, you name it, you can break it down super granularized to even track their IP addresses through their mobile phones. So you're not only showing up on their phone, but you're showing up on their TV at home, and it kind of follows them throughout. But we're getting towards the end of our podcast. And I'm going to tell you, Mark, I think that in the very near future, your firm is going to be a household name, if it already isn't, throughout the United States for the Latino community. Now, I probably would say, if your goal is to go national, Miami is a very hot market. Obviously, you have Dallas, Houston, San Antonio. Which would be your next stop if you had to choose any one of them?
Probably Arizona, to be honest with you, just from a logistics standpoint, either Arizona or South Texas. Those are our next stops. So those are hotbeds for us, right? Arizona, South Texas. So we're initially planning on focusing primarily on the West Coast, and then slowly, gradually, moving across the country. Obviously,
Southwest.
Miami's great. Yeah, Miami's great. But yeah, we're looking primarily like at the Southwest or the West Coast rather, and like the Southwest for our initial expansion.
He's got the plan, he's got it all going on. Okay, so last part of this is a lightning round, right? It's kind of just a couple of quick questions. You got quick answers. What's the most meaningful case you've worked on?
A major injury burn case where a guy was burned like from like the neck down, had to jump out of a second story window and was transported by helicopter to a hospital, and we were able to secure him an excellent outcome at the end. But yeah, very, very serious case that really had a huge impact on his life.
Okay. Biggest legal mistake clients usually make when hiring a personal injury attorney.
Talking to the insurance before they've talked to the lawyer. So the insurance company, third party insurance company, meaning the insurance for the other side, will often call a client right before they're a client and ask them about the accident. And they'll be usually very nice about it. But what they're doing is they're recording that call. Okay. And they're getting what's called a recorded statement from that person. And they will use that recorded statement against someone any way and anytime that they can. The biggest mistake that I've seen is someone or people talking to the other side's insurance company and giving a recorded statement before they've hired a lawyer.
Okay, guys, remember that. Do not speak to the other guy's insurance company until you have a lawyer. Okay, another question. Advice you'd give your younger self right after law school on what to do.
Number one trade for hiring. Number one trade for hiring. Number one trade for hiring. It's reliability. It is, I've had to
Okay.
learn that the hard way, right? And now it's either a hell yes or a hell no. When you hire someone, the first thing that I ask myself and the first thing that I evaluate for is this person reliable? Can I delegate a task to someone and feel confident that it's going to get done 100% all the time? And if it's a hell yes, they stay. And if it's a hell no, they go. Right. And kind of the corollary to that I would say that I've learned is hire fast and fire faster.
Hire fast, fire faster. You couldn't have said it better. I mean, training and hiring people, it's an art in some way,